Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, you're very much welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. And in today's video I want us to make some kangumu or half cakes. So yeah, the first thing you want to do is put 2 cups of all-purpose flour in your kneading bowl. Then you add half a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda. If you noticed, I added uh, 2 halves at different occasions. Yeah, so the next thing you want to do is add a third cup of sugar. Mix that together nicely. Mix all the dry ingredients together well. Then you go in with 1 egg and a teaspoon of vanilla essence. So yeah, then you mix that, or you can just skip the mixing part and just go in with your milk. That is half a cup of milk, and mix it all together. You can start kneading at this point, or you can just choose to add in some oil, but I have oil as well, so I will add it a little bit later, but you can mix it at this point. It's a choice. Yeah, and at that point, let me just know that this is just my way of making these mandazis. It's not anything like professional. I'm just sharing my recipe. This is how I make kangumu, not mandazi, sorry. So yeah, you're free to make them how depending on how you like them. So this is just my way. So yeah, then you mix in, you just start kneading the dough at this point. Now that all the ingredients are all together, ensure you don't over mix this mixture, because you're not making chapati, so this dough should not be as well done as that of chapati. Just knead for around 2 minutes and on the maximum 5 minutes, and that's it. So yeah, we are done, and then we cover this for around 30 minutes also, just to give the dough time to rest and the gluten to work to soften your dough, because that's what the work of the gluten in the flour. That's what softens your dough and allows you to like roll it nicely and easily. So this is how the dough looks like after 30 minutes. So you'll just go ahead and start rolling it out. Just sprinkle a little flour on the desk, just to ensure that the flour does not stick on the table, and then roll it and ensure you don't over roll it, because you want, ngumus are usually like thick a little bit, so I don't like roll like all the way through. I just roll it for just a little bit, and then I start cutting into smaller pieces, into shapes that I want. So yeah, and at this point, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. Hit the subscribe button and help us get to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, we are done. We are just going to go ahead and cut this dough into smaller pieces. So we've now cut the dough into smaller squares and rectangles and triangles. You're just going ahead to deep fry them, and while deep frying, ensure your oil is not very hot and it is not cold. You want it to be warm, not so cold and not too hot. So yeah, so just dip them, and then you wait for them to rise slowly. You want them to cook slowly. So that's the whole idea. If you put them in very hot oil, then they'll just cook on the outside and not get in the inside. So after that, just wait for them to rise and brown, and you'll be done. But just ensure you don't put a lot of ngumus on one pot like I did. You can see I'm struggling to like turn them, so put just enough, not a lot, and yeah, it will be easier for you to turn them. As you can see, they've already browned, so it's time to remove them from the oil, and just like that you'll have your ngumus. They are ready. They are so easy to make. So yeah, that's it. And just like that you have your ngumus, and they looked so good. They were crunchy and sweet and tasty, and you can just see how amazing they looked. So on the inside they were soft, and they were crunchy on the outside. And that's it, guys. We've come to the end of this video. Until next time, bye bye. Thank you so much for watching.